one. You're gonna open it all one. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dope Podcast. This is episode number 8. I am one of your homies, Edgar, joined along here with my homie Percival, and all the way down yonder at the bar trying to get a drink is Slunk. What you got over there, Slunk? What you drinking?
I got water, Kirkland.
That's
purified water with minerals added.
I think that's vodka.
Think that's vodka?
I think that's vodka.
Do you guys go to a bar and then, like, you're just gonna get water? Do you tip? Or like, I just need a cup of water. I don't want a drink or anything else. I just need a cup of water. Do you leave a dollar tip or leave something?
Yeah, I leave a dollar.
That sounded like, yeah, I guess I would.
I guess
like,
so.
have you?
Well, I haven't really just gone to a bar to get, water.
I know you go and drink, and then at one point you want water. That's what I'm asking. At that one point, do you go and get water and then leave a tip like of $1 or something?
If I ask for water and he gives me a cup of water, yes. But if I ask for water and he charges me for a bottle of water, no.
Okay. I'll accept that. That's an acceptable answer. This is the Dope Podcast where we get together to talk about random things happening in the world, random things happening in our lives, and random things happening in the world in our lives. Woo. This past weekend... Oh, first of all, before that...
Yeah, before everything, it is official. The team has been drafted. My fantasy team name shall hence be first known as Sexy Calamari.
That sounds so much weirder than last week when we brought it up. Like last week, it was all fun and games, but now it's real.
Oh, wait till you see the profile picture.
No,
I might end up.
It's not good. It's not
good at all.
It's your mascot. The mascot is Tentacle Girl, right? Is that what it was?
What was it? It was Admiral Akbar, but in a dress, right? And like sexy.
It's, Admiral Akbar, the female Admiral Akbar, or whatever that species is called. In a bikini. In the bikini. Get it right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's normal. Why is my volume so low? Go ahead, keep talking.
Can you imagine a big ass calamari like that? Would you eat a calamari person, a fried calamari person?
Yeah. I want to finish it, but yeah.
You don't think it would be like more rough? It wouldn't be as tender.
It depends on the life it had. Like if it was a rough life, if it was a poor calamari that grew up through the hood. And then
you want a high-end Beverly Hills calamari.
Yeah. Those are the tender ones. Those are the ones that haven't done any work.
You want a princess from that.
Oh yeah, dude! It's gonna be extra soft and tender.
Princess Leia of calamari. Slunk's having technical difficulties. We'll be back with him in a minute. Sure, 1 second.
Sure. Maybe I'll vamp. I will eat a human-sized calamari. Who wouldn't?
What would human?
Yeah, human. If it's sautéed enough, if it's spiced enough in a good way. What do you mean? Oh, no, it was gonna be unicorn holes. Unicorn holes is supposed to be the other one. Or sexy calamari. I just think sexy calamari worked better. But yeah, so all right. Back to you, Edgar. Would you try it? Yeah. Yell in the mic. So, would you eat a person-sized calamari?
I don't know. It's like that. It's the mermaid argument again. I don't think I can eat a mermaid.
You think? Oh, dude, imagine like a nice little.
Yeah, but at what point has it become cannibalism? Like
from the waist up, from the waist down, it's fish. So. Yeah,
but at what point is it? Oh, it's okay.
where the skin and the fish scales, there's got to be a line, right? So right there, down, fishy part, delicious. Up, skin part, you gotta fry it a little longer.
Yeah, but what about the questionable area? Is that murder, cannibalism at that point?
Nah, it's survival of the fittest. It goes back to the whole argument, what's considered edible? Some people who say, oh, I could never eat a dog. Apocalypse happened, zombie apocalypse. That dog's gonna look delicious. As long as it wasn't my pet, then I think I can be cool.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It wasn't that pet at any point, and hopefully it was a little vicious.
Yeah. I put it this way: if I had a pet cow, I think I wouldn't be able to eat it because it was my pet. And I love meat. I love carne asada. I don't think I'd be able to eat my pet. But any other fucking cow, Baby cow, delicious. It just came out the womb. Slice that motherfucker up. Let's
Like,
go.
I have to eat Babe the pig. Like, I can't eat Babe. He was a sheep herding dog. Can't eat that motherfucker. How you doing, Slunk?
Hello? There we go. Hey.
back.
I'm back.
He's back.
It was a long line at the bar, you know.
Yeah. He didn't tip him. That's
He didn't
fine.
tip the water, the dollar for the water.
Yep. And we saw he had a water bottle, so he didn't tip.
That's what it was, Slunk.
Yeah.
So would you eat a mermaid?
Would I eat a mermaid?
Well, first let's go back. Would you eat a human-sized calamari?
So like a giant squid?
Yeah, Admiral Akbar.
Well,
Would you
Admiral Akbar, but like it actually had like
a fried Admiral Akbar from Star Wars.
Like he wore a jacket at some point?
and he talked at one point too.
He said it's a trap and then got fried.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, that's weird, right? That's like, would you eat something with intelligence? Is like that is aware and afraid. Well, I guess cows are probably
Pretty
scared
sure
too.
the cow's afraid when you come close,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Are cows dumb? Are they like dolphins? Or just
Dolphins. I think you picked the wrong animal.
That's what that's what I'm saying. Are they like dolphins? Are they actually smart?
They're pretty smart from what I've heard. Yeah.
And delicious.
Dolphins?
No.
I like a dolphin.
Put it this way: every animal you eat feels sadness. So you're and it feels pain and worry and stress when it gets killed for your consumption.
Yeah, and then when you kill it, it takes away all that pain and stress it had before.
I know it was worried about paying rent and mortgage and like the car payment.
We have
and
the
then-
real stress, all right?
and then we took that away from them.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna turn something off.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
we're back.
And we're back.
So yes, we would eat a.
We're done. We're done with the conversation. Hey.
But fantasy team is been drafted. We'll keep you every week update and how bad I'm losing.
I think we need to get like a graphic up, like some kind of scoreboard for Percy.
We should like every week just be like, we'll ask the audience like, what do you guys think I'm gonna win or lose by?
Lose.
And then
I'm always voting for losing and always like as much as possible.
because they always Yahoo always gives you a projection of what the points should be, which is never accurate. So we'll go off of that.
What did Yahoo say your team was looking at? Because you got a grade, right? A-.
Yeah.
So you're gonna fail miserably.
I've noticed a lot of C teams go really, really well, and a lot of like high grade teams end up sucking. So
It's more like, oh, you got these good players that are known names and did pretty well last year.
yeah, they're all gonna fail. They're gonna lose their position or some bullshit. Well, one of my luckily it's one of my few like lower picks. It's already out for the season, so I gotta find somebody else.
Oh, for the season.
Yeah, torn. I think. Let me check, but I think it's a torn ACL during practice.
Not the ackle. He got ackled.
He got ankle.
It's a season-ending ankle.
Yep, season-ending ankle. Let me see. Yep, there he is. Justice Hill.
Just is
Oh,
Hill.
torn Achilles. Sorry.
That sounds way worse than an ankle.
Yeah.
Like
suffered a
ACL, I
torn-
know it's terrible, but just a torn Achilles just sounds horrible to me.
Yeah, because that's a long
That-
recovery time. Man.
That's because you watched the movie. Like you get shot in the Achilles, and then you.
No, it's because I watched Kill Bill, and then
Yeah.
I think of her slicing open
And boom.
the chilies, and it gives me the chili willies, you know?
How quick he went down too, and just once
It was like just instant. It was like he had no chance. You know, that's why it's Achilles heel. So this past weekend was Labor Day weekend.
Yes, it was, and it was a hot one,
Was that for you?
dude. So on Sunday we wanted to chill. We wanted to have a chill weekend, but I still wanted to cook something. And I'm like, I'm gonna smoke some meat, right? It was 103 at one point, and it was so hot. I felt like I was cooking with the meat. And I was just sitting outside, but it came out really, really good. But for the most part, like we were gonna go visit Brenda's folks,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end they're like, you know what? No, don't come. So we were like, oh, let's just chill here then, and because she needed a chill weekend. And besides being hot, it was nice.
What you're saying is that you could have came over Sunday.
Could have, but by the time we found out, it was way too late.
It's never too late for you. Is that all you did? Just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
I don't remember Friday. Oh, what did we do Friday? Date night. It was date night with B. So we ended up going to a nice sushi restaurant, nice delicious sushi, and came back, chilled. Saturday ran errands, and that took forever. Forgot what else we did. Sunday we did the cooking, chilled, and Monday we watched. I put it on the projector. I finally put it up. Looked nice. Again, I gotta make a stand and stuff, but like it was one of those just rough. Let's see how it looks. It looks good. Like it's not great. It wasn't not expensive projector, but for what we wanted just to see stuff outside.
All right, so I'm claiming movie nights now over
Yeah,
here. Okay.
and that's gonna be a future movie nights outside. And we watched the oh my god, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which we've watched countless times, but it's just a great one just to put on.
But this time you watched it outside.
Yeah.
It's completely different. You know?
But yeah, so
Changes the whole meaning of the film.
Yeah. The Windex? Oh, hilarious, you know? Windex fixes everything.
it does.
For Friday, I hung out with Slunk. And it was just me and him just having a loving embrace with a bunch of people surrounding us.
While they watched.
Yeah, we had a heck of fun game night at Slunk's house on Friday.
Who won?
You're looking at the newest champion right now. Did I wait? Did I win?
Yeah, I think you won. I think that's what the final score was.
Did he cheat?
No, I don't know. We started kind of late, and
We played like 3
He just
games.
added extra
It's-
numbers in.
it's very different when you're doing it in person. There's a lot of side chatter. There's a lot of like conversations going on, and like the breaks are longer because people walk into the kitchen to get more beers and end up chatting for like a while. So it was certainly different. I think if we were gonna do it again and we were gonna like live stream it or whatever, like definitely we have to start earlier and have like
Rules.
a little more structure. Maybe like time limits of the breaks or stuff.
Yeah, this is more of a hangout that happened to have heckin' fun game night. And it wasn't really like we're gonna do heckin' fun game night.
Yeah, and then we did heckin' fun. We watched like The Simpsons when everybody first arrived. Then we did Jackbox games for a little bit, and then we played Uno.
Watch the Dodgers lose because of me, because of my bad luck.
Oh yeah, I forgot that
I was
part.
watching like this. They still lost.
Yeah, I'm the Uno champ. If that means means
Oh, you
anything.
did win at Uno, huh?
Yeah, I did. It was
Does
exciting.
that count towards heckin' fun? Does that mean we're tied?
No, different sports.
So we had that. But Friday was also Drake Day, which I listened to Drake all day because Drake.
Drake.
Saturday, I went out to Fontana. It was like an hour and a half drive, which wasn't that fun, but luckily I didn't get to drive. Thank you, Moses. Shout out. We show up there, and so we go to, I think we went to like a Food for Less, and they didn't have any ice. So we're like, all right, we got to go look for ice at another spot. We come across a liquor store on the way to our friend Ivan's house, the guy who lives in Fontana. And we pull up, and you know those, I think it's the Stop and Shop in Clerks, the main store? How it has like the railings all the way down?
Mm-hmm.
They had that. It was like that, but the main door was open. I have here Moses like walk in, and there's nothing inside. Like there's no shelves.
What?
There's the freezer doors for, like to keep all the beer, but like there's some things in there, but like it's pretty much like an empty fucking store. And there's like the I guess the main guy talking to like two different like older ladies there. And they're all just like chilling, eating like fruits and cut up like cucumbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and we're like, getting yellow? Like, do you guys have ice? Like, no, nothing else. Oh, okay, and we just took off from there. We're like, that's a front. That was a straight up front for something, dude. They had nothing in there.
Yeah, I can't even make an excuse. Maybe they just opened it and they just purchased it.
No idea. But it was to the point of like we weren't in there more than like 20 seconds. Like we went in, looked around, stepped out. We're like, oh, we're not gonna be here.
We're not gonna witness a crime.
That is not us.
Oh, you guys are on a list now.
I know. Like they took pictures of us walking in and walking out. They thought it was like a quick drug deal for us.
Yeah. Yeah, the feds are gonna raid us or something.
So then, for me, on Sunday, I went to another friend's house to watch the AEW.
AEW.
What we're talking about more right now. That was a nice, fun night. Oh, and then Friday we had the Hawaiian barbecue at SLUNK'S house.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah?
It's spam and suis and katsu all day, all night.
I was surprised at how many people had never had spam musubi.
Really?
Yeah. I would say like 4 or 5 people that had never had it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was like,
They are
what, 10 people there?
missing out.
Yeah.
They are missing out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
musubi is
that was like the only thing I requested. And it was like 2 big plates. I was like, oh, I had like 2 or 3 of them. Oh, good.
Yeah, I think we ordered 8
Yeah, like,
8 spam musubis, maybe 10.
they were really good.
good.
The katsu was good, but Killer Zin was not a fan of
The
some
short
of the,
ribs. Yeah, we got these short ribs. They were the most expensive thing on the menu, and they were gamey and gross.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we were being special and fancy and considerate by getting like the nice thing, and it was the
It
worst.
came out.
It was the
Oh,
worst
that
one.
sucks.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't notice it tasting bad because I ate a couple of them. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just probably us, I guess. You know.
Like, their standards are high.
Yeah. Not gross is a standard.
I'm not for gross. It happens every once in a while. And then Monday, I had a play date with Raiden. I went over to the house and started playing Cuphead. And then we dominated the first island, and then we had trouble in the second island. He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got like there was a couple levels where I died, and he ended up carrying me like through it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he wanted me to ask, or he wanted me to tell you that his back hurts from carrying you. Yeah, 7-year-old. 7-year-old.
7-year-old playing Cuphead. We're both like, ah! There was so many times where like we got really close to the end. And it's just like he was saying, like, we could have kissed the flag. That's how close we are.
Yeah, there was one in particular where it was yeah, I took a picture of it and I posted it on just the screen of how close they were. They were like both characters like on the pole.
Oh.
They're like touching it. They're on it. I don't know. There must have been one bullet left in that boss because
One
that
shot.
was so close.
For some reason, I think like 2-player is harder because I feel like there's so many more things happening on the screen, like all the stuff I'm doing, all the stuff he's doing, and then like all
You gotta
the
save them when the spirit goes up, right?
yeah. There's times when the spirits go, you have to save them, and all the projectiles moving everywhere, and like I get confused sometimes. Like, which one am I? I'm the blue one. I'm not the red one. And then we watched after that we watched Cruella.
What was that?
That's
haven't seen it.
way better than I thought.
I expected garbage. I'm just
That's the
money
point.
grab. That's all I thought. I'm like, it's a money grab.
And that's what I thought going in. But it was like the punk rock version of The Devil Wears Prada. So if you
Okay.
like The Devil Wears Prada, I think it's really good.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Devil Wears Prada.
I like the Emma Stone. I like the characters around her, like the people that she grew up with. And I just kept on questioning, why am I supposed to be feeling bad for this dog murderer? Like that question kept on coming up. It's like, why do I feel bad? Why am I supposed to feel bad for her?
Yeah, it was good. It was definitely like the marketing team definitely dropped the ball because you don't even really know what it's about from the trailers or from the commercials or anything. It just didn't look like it looked like a cash grab, and it was really good. Like it was actually really really stylized very well.
The music's good.
The music's good. The story was decent. You know, it was alright. It was interesting to like see why she became the way she was, or how it came about, and like the fashion design, the visuals are really good. Like it's a pretty movie. It's well acted. It's funny. There's like all the characters around her are great. She's great. There was this butler, or like this like store manager, British guy.
Yeah, super British. Pretty much. That pompous English character. Yes, indeed. Get get away from me, kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, he's probably he wasn't in it that long, and he was still really good.
Yeah, he was memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might check it out.
How about you, Slunk? What was your weekend like besides
Hosting.
Friday and Monday, I guess?
It was exhausting. I mean, it was.
This boy was everywhere.
Yeah, it was Friday. It was heckin' fun, and we stayed up pretty late. I don't think we got to bed till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and we drank a lot. I did, and then the next morning I got up, I got showered and ready, and took off for Houston.
Houston, land
Left LA at 1:20 or 2:20, and then I got to Houston around 7 Houston time. And I was going for the Drake event. Then I needed to just shoot setup photos, so I got there. I got there by around 8:00 to the venue. Hadn't eaten. I hadn't like rested. Like it was just like go the whole way. And then when I got there, the things weren't ready, and I kind of like that was kind of my first mistake, was not eating. So I spent all Saturday. I only ate breakfast in the morning at home, and then I didn't eat. I don't remember. I think oh no, Nanos. Now it's becoming a tradition that whenever I go anywhere, we go get Nanos, and then we eat it. And they take me to the flyaway, and I fly away.
Fly away.
And so then it was breakfast, and then I didn't eat all day until like 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning. Houston time. Yeah, so I went.
Yes, all day, midnight, yeah.
Yeah, I went like 14 hours without eating or resting. Like it was just go, go, go. Finished shooting, started editing, got an Uber, went back to the airport. At the airport, it was like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, airport time in Houston. Finished editing because I had to get everything done before I boarded the plane at 5:45. Boarded the plane at 5:45
in the morning.
Yeah, in Houston. Flew back to LA. Got to LA around 7:30 LA time
on Sunday.
7:45 Sunday. I did sleep on the plane. I was able to actually sleep on the plane. I probably snored a lot. I slept like maybe 2 hours. And then
it's at 5 a.m. You're supposed to be asleep, right?
Yeah. And so I got like about 2 hours of sleep. Then I napped a little. Then I got ready for another event Sunday the event was I thought it was going to be at 5, but apparently I had to be there at 3. So then I went early. Did that. Came home around 8:30, I think it was. And then hung out for like a little bit with Carla, and I fell asleep on the floor. I just knocked out.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Carla woke me up to go to the bed, so I went to the bed. And then I slept Monday night for about 8 hours, and then got up.
Sunday night.
And I was pretty tired, but Edgar came over. Then
we slept Sunday night, right?
Yeah, Sunday night, and then Edgar came over Monday for the play date. We hung out, we watched movies, ate food. We actually had a really good Mediterranean food that we made.
That food was really good.
Yeah, and
it was a good time.
And then we drank more beer. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do considering how long my weekend had been going.
You needed it, man. You needed it.
And then I went to work last night for a jazz event. I didn't get home till 1:30 in the morning, and I slept like 6 hours last night. So here I am podcasting.
You've been busy since Friday?
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's been a rough week. I'm tired.
Go to sleep, son. Go ahead. Go to sleep.
Take a little nap.
Yeah.
Take a shot. Take a nap.
Yeah, just pass out. Just pass out right there. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. So I recommend Cruella de Vil.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list of things you're not going to watch.
No, not. I'm pretty sure B's going to hear that. Like, now we're going to watch it. No excuses.
All you got to hear is, well, do you like Devil Wears Prada? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Anne Hathaway and
Blinktos?
And the devil?
No, Blinktos is the other one. Blinktos is actual Cruella de Vil.
That's right. Whatever, but yeah. I like Devil's Prada.
All right. So on Sunday was AEW All Out.
AEW.
So talking with Serge this weekend, finding out it's pretty much their WrestleMania, that they were in Chicago for 2 weeks. And they had a bunch of events going on around this All Out event. Like all the indie people in the indie wrestling industries, they were all around doing their own shows. And he told me that beforehand, on like Sunday, on that same day, Jon Moxley won a hardcore championship before going to All Out from another
wrestling company.
Yeah, so he won that, and then he came out like with a sweater of like from that company.
That's funny.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, it was a pretty cool event. Like overall, there was like a lot of good matches. For me, the Lucha Bros versus I keep on wanting to say the Hardy Boys.
It's not the Hardy
I know it's not, but I want to say Hardy Boys. It's the Young Bucks. Young Bucks. Don't go Buck. They had a ridiculous match where
Woo!
Like,
My goodness. There were some spots there where I feared for their lives. There's a spot, so the match was in a cage. And this cage looked taller than most of the cages you see them wrestling. One of the wrestlers, Ray Phoenix, was at the top. And he has a move that he does on the ropes where he runs across the ropes and kicks a person, right? And hits the other, and ends up in the other corner. He did that on top of the cage when someone else was trying to climb it. He ran across the top, kicks the dude. But I'm thinking like, dude, if you fall left or right, that's a fucking like 10-foot drop.
no, he was like 20, 25 feet in the air.
Oh,
Dude.
God.
He was up there.
That like it made me literally like I'm just like, oh shit.
Like after he did that, he jumped off like onto people like in the ring. But honestly, for me, that was the scarier part of him running across the top and kicking someone off the side.
Yeah, because to me, okay, he's gonna jump off. He's gonna get caught by the ones. But this one, if he misses,
20-foot drop, whatever.
but if he misses that running one, there's nothing gonna catch it. It's just all the way straight down to the floor.
These guys are nuts, dude. Like they brought out like some Jordan shoe with like thumbtacks at the bottom of their shoe.
Oh,
And like they put it on and started like super kicking people with it.
no, for real. Bring it up. Look up. Look up.
How do we can?
Oh, yeah, never
It's
mind.
too much blood.
Yeah.
Damn
it. Maybe we can show the shoe. Search what is it? Jordan thumbtacks.
They got to the point where like they were ripping off like the Lucha Bros mask
Which
and
is
like
such disrespect.
I got more mad because like those things are expensive.
Yes,
Fuck
they
that.
are.
They're like fucking $500.
And they ripped it. It wasn't even like trying to pull it off. No, like it was straight up. They ripped half of it.
And Penta, like you could see almost his whole face and like how bloody he was. He kept on like picking at it. And it made me think he had like a thumbtack in his mask or something.
Yeah, because he kept
like
kept
picking
going
at the
in
very
there, and I'm
end.
just like, oh, stop, please stop. There's enough blood.
So the Lucha Bros end up winning, and like by the end of it, like all of them are just covered in blood, just passing out and dying and stuff.
There's a part where
it.
he's still. You found it?
Yeah, you guys want to see it?
Yeah. Look at that. Look.
So happy. What a
Look
wonderful
at
boy. What a sweet young man. Cruella de Vil.
Look at that.
So yeah,
Those are thumbtacks.
they put that on and started kicking people in the face with it.
Oh,
No big deal.
No, not at all.
And then the Lucha Bros end up getting the shoe and hitting the Young Bucks on top of their heads with it.
Yep.
And then you see them starting to bleed everywhere. Like, wrestling. You know?
Wrestling. Love it.
That's what wrestling is, right? And then you get like good classic like actual wrestling with like CM Punk and Darby Allin.
Yeah.
They put on like a crazy match of them like they're both like technical crazy guys.
Yeah. It just Darby does not care about his body. There's a move where CM Punk like whips him to the ropes, and Darby Allin like launches through it back first and like almost bounces off and like how do you
There's so much of that match that was just ow.
Yep.
And Darby Allin's crazy, but it made me realize how good and crazy CM Punk is.
Yeah.
Or was, or whatever the hell what the right word is.
that finish was nice. The it was gonna be like a poison Rana into the go to sleep.
I did like there was like nothing but respect for both of them until like the very end where Allen was gonna do the coffin drop, but he did the go to sleep and was like, "Boo! Fuck you, Darby Allin! Like,
How dare you!
How dare you do this one thing?" And then CM Punk just fucking gets up like Undertaker, just stands up real quick.
Oh man, that was a good match. Jericho and MJF.
They had a decent match.
I liked it.
For me, I didn't like that they added the stipulation of Jericho
Retirement.
Yeah, it's like if Jericho loses, he will retire and never wrestle again.
And that's why I knew like Jericho has.
Yeah,
to
Jericho has to win this.
Yeah.
If they wouldn't have added that, I've been like, oh,
He's gonna lose
who's
again.
gonna do it? Who's gonna win?
But when they added that, I'm like, all right, that's not gonna happen. But it was still a good match.
Oh yeah, the match is good. It's just how's Jericho winning? Pretty much.
Pretty much.
The
women's battle royale.
That was good, but I didn't care about most of it until like
The very end. Yeah, I was like, all right, all these people they're okay. And then Ruby Soho used to be known as.
According to JR, it's Ruby
Ruby
Riot.
Riot.
All right, JR.
Oh,
Ruby
JR,
Riot.
you keep messing up. But yeah, Ruby Soho She was former WWE, really good female wrestler that never got used correctly. She had a great stable, the Riot Squad.
Never got the push.
Yeah, never got a push. She was one of the better wrestlers out of all of them, and just for some reason,
She makes people around her better.
yeah, that wasn't that. Yeah.
So then she comes out to a Rancid song, Ruby, 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 Ruby Soho. That's her name, Slunk. Her name is Ruby Soho.
Oh.
What's the cool thing about that is that Percy showed me a video today of she was in a podcast with a wrestling podcast,
Mhm.
and they had the lead singer from Rancid on there. And he's like, "Hey, what were you thinking about changing your name to since can't be Ruby Riot?" And then they're like, "You want to try using Ruby Soho? Huh? I know a couple of people that will give you permission."
And she's like, "Wait, really? Are you serious?" And like, "Yeah, I could just make a couple texts in 10 minutes." She's like, "Are you serious?" And she's like freaking out. He's like, "Yeah." He goes, what made me laugh, she goes, "Why didn't you end the segment with that? Like, we just started this." But yeah, so gave him permission to use the song and the name. So
That's
Ruby Soho.
awesome.
Yeah, that's one cool thing about AEW is that they get to use licensed music. So WWE, they have their own like people making all their theme songs, and they'll sometimes reach out to other bands to make a theme song for a wrestler. But in AEW, there's a lot of wrestlers who have their theme song being like an actual song. Like
Currently, Moxley's Wild Thing.
Wow Thing, and like, fucking comes out like fucking fuck Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
In
He comes up to
Major
the crowd
League.
being crazy.
And the Indians, what's it called? The Major League.
Major League. Who else has one? Ruby Soho.
Orange Cassidy has the Pixies, that song from the end of Fight Club. And you have to hear the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great rendition.
Yeah. And then CM Punk has Cult of Personality
Cult's Personality, yep.
by Living Culture. And then,
The best part is the beginning, and then from there, like, all right, I don't care.
"Love in my eyes, some Aberdeen."
But the one song they couldn't get, I heard they wanted to get the final countdown for spoiler, Daniel what?
That is not his name.
Not that. What is it?
Bryan Danielson.
The American Dragon. They wanted a final countdown, but the band they were charging way too much, and they're like, all right, we can't. One of the few times they're like, we can't.
For that song, it's from when I was reading, it's like $50K every time you want to use the song.
Yeah.
So imagine every time he comes out, $50K,
50K, like-
50K.
That's amazing.
That song could be just like worth that much every time it's played. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean that's why we get the Demaka monster, because they're like, you're stealing $50,000 out of my kid's mouth. God damn it!
But I just want to play a song and make a cool thing.
I have
No,
three.
shut up.
I have 3 people watching my Apex stream. Please just let me play this song.
I just want to play a song, damn it. Yeah, like that whole ending thing. Well, first of all, with Kenny Omega and Christian Cage, I was never a fan of Christian, even
Really?
in WWE.
I always liked him. It just I always saw him as not an afterthought. Like to me, he was the main eventer, but I never saw him like mid card, like just above it.
I don't know. He was always tag team guy. Because for
Christian.
me, Edge and Christian, yeah. And I didn't pay attention to anything he did in TNA with Impact, and then
That's true.
he had a comeback in WWE for a little bit.
Yeah, he had that weird entrance where it was like Christian. Like,
I missed that whole era
Yeah.
of him. Yeah,
the cool part of that entrance was that when he came out, when they used to have fireworks for every wrestler, it'd be like sparklers, but like a lot coming down, look really cool.
like Goldberg.
Kind of, but better. And yeah, but no more of that fun stuff anymore. Everything's CGI and
Yeah,
Meh.
but whatever. He wrestled with Kenny Omega, and I forget how good Kenny Omega is.
dude.
He's just wrestling. It's
Because it has been feeling like he has been on cruise control for the last, and I get it. He's been wrestling fucking back to back to back to back. He can't go all out every single one. But this last one, like it felt like, yep, this is why you're the best wrestler right now.
Yeah, he's considered like the #1 wrestler in the world for like the last 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's really, really good.
Yeah, he's just a good performer. He knows like how to make moves that more brutal than what they really are. And
his V trigger always looked like, how did you not kill this person?
yeah, and his finishing moves called
What's a V trigger?
V trigger is pretty much he grabs him by the arm and he brings him in and lifts up his knee at the same time.
Knees him in the face.
Oh,
And he has like the most protective finishing move in wrestling, I think.
Yeah.
It's called the one wing angel. He puts him on top of his shoulders and brings him down to like almost like a power bomb.
mm-hmm.
And if you get hit with that, you're pretty much like losing.
Yeah.
And no one kicks out of it. No one's like.
No one's ever kicked out of it.
Until somebody does.
Yeah, and it's gonna be, oh my god, and it's gonna be like Kenny Omega's pushing for this guy to be the guy, and then everyone like he has like respect from everybody in all over the world.
Yeah,
like he used to go like to video game conventions and play video games against people, and like he's played against Xavier Woods at conventions, and like just has a blast. He's a nerd at heart. Can you imagine? His name is One Wing Angel, the finishing move, like Sephiroth. Sephiroth.
It's funny because they had to explain to JR like it's a video game reference. He goes, "Oh, okay," because he had no idea what the fuck One Wing Angel is.
Yeah, the lore and religion of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, how do you not know?
Midgard or Mid City or where the hell it's called.
Yeah, Midgar. Midgar.
Midgard.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
So that finishes up, and Bullet Club comes out. They start celebrating. Yeah, Kenny Omega's a badass. He won. Woo woo. Yeah, cool. Kenny Omega. And then no one here could beat me except anyone that's ever been dead or some shit.
Yeah.
And then lights go out, and then Adam Cole fucking pops out of nowhere and goes, "Hey, hi guys, I'm here. I'm here too." So Adam Cole was a wrestler in WWE who was pretty much in like the minor league, the NXT. But the NXT was like the better.
Shit. Everyone preferred NXT because it was a better show. It actually had stories. Mm-hmm. Things like continuity mattered. Like everything mattered in that show. It wasn't but like, oh, by the way, that match we called last week wasn't gonna happen. And there's just new. Like it was good. He was there for like he was one of the main faces of the show besides Gargano and Ciampa.
Boom.
Yeah, and his contract got expired. Like WWE completely forgot about his contract, so it just expired, which it meant he didn't have to wait 90-day complete calls like other people's have to.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like if you get fired by WWE, you have to wait 90 days before you could go to another company.
Yeah, it's like a Twitch embargo. Like, you can't post anywhere yet. You got this. We can't post until 24 hours. Illegal.
No.
Breaking the contract.
So after that, they all start talking about how pretty much he went because like he was friends with everyone in AEW. His wife's in AEW. She's like the champion right now, the women's champ.
Yep.
And he's like, why wouldn't he go? All my homies are here, you know?
And they're all having fun.
So then Kenny Omega's trying to close out the show. He's going to do his catchphrase. Goodbye, good night, shut up.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. And then lights go out. Oh, not lights go out. The Daniel Bryan or...
The American Dragon.
No. Bryan Danielson's song. Formerly Daniel Bryan. He comes out to something of the Valkyries. I forgot what it's called.
Flight of the Valkyries.
Flight of the Valkyries. With
the remix, the chorus.
And then fucking goes to hard hip hop. Like,
yep.
That's not Bryan Danielson.
But it's because it goes great with the beat of yes, 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 and the crowd fucking yes, yes comes in fucking.
Which he didn't do because I don't think he can.
I don't think he can. But the crowd was.
I think it's trademarked. I don't know if the word yes is trademarked by WWE.
It's trademarked when you lift both your hands up. There's like a copyright. Yeah, it's like the diagrams like drawn out.
So it's got to be only one hand.
Yeah.
with two fingers.
It's going to be all right. All right. All right.
Adequate.
Yeah, so he comes out, then he beats up Bullet Club, and that's the end of the show.
So good.
But they brought out like 4 different wrestlers, like 2 from Japan. I was 1 from Japan, 3 from WWE or former WWE that are now in AEW.
Yep.
And it's like everyone's going over there just because there's creative freedom. There's a good wrestling. Yep. Storylines matter. There's records. Crowd loves it. I don't think there's been a time where the crowd's really like booed when it's like something
Bad.
boring or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they boo intentionally, like that. Like the heel does something bad. Oh, you boo him. It hasn't been like, okay, this is terrible, and then just boo.
Yeah. Like in WWE, the heels and all the bad guys, they get cheered.
And all the baby faces trying to seem like, boo.
Yeah, fuck this guy, boo.
Well, I mean, do you guys think that WWE is gonna be going away? I mean, is this like, are we seeing the decline of it?
No. WWE is it's too huge to fail, but they have legitimate, straight up competition now, where things in WWE are getting not like worried, but they're like,
Yeah, you have to remember that the guy running AEW, Tony Khan, he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars and an English Premier team. So this guy's got money.
They got money.
So he's also getting backed by TNT saying, do whatever the hell you want, and we're going to give you money to do this stuff. And if there's something that's too big for TNT, he's like, fuck, I'll just pay out of pocket. Here you go. Oh, you want this song? Here you go. I'll pay for that. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Just because he's a big fan of wrestling. He's
a huge.
He grew up on ECW. He was in the crowd for ECW for back in the day. So he knows what he enjoys.
Thank you all so much for being my friend.
Back in the day.
Yeah, he wants to bring back like the Attitude Era fun.
Because that's what this is right now. It's Attitude Era is people saying shit and fuck and fuck you and bitch and shit like that.
Flipping off the camera.
Yeah.
All this blood everywhere. And then WWE went PG. Like they cut out. There was a point where if someone blinked, they would stop the match to basically band-aid up. Like, come on.
This is the universal mark to stop the match.
Oh,
That's bad.
and then what's the universal for suck it?
The same thing, but down here.
Thank you, Killers In, for the resubscribing.
The resub.
The resub, 16 months.
Woo! Thank you.
Yeah, so too big to fail, huh? I mean, doesn't Vince McMahon have a ton of money?
Yeah, but he doesn't have fuck you money. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, like we think, because the character of Mr. McMahon, we think he's fucking crazy rich billionaire, but in reality, he's up there, but he's not up there. You know, he passes the threshold for billionaire. He skims the line. He
Yeah.
might come back to millionaire every once in a while.
Wait, that's what CM Punk said. Like, Vince McMahon is a millionaire who could have been a billionaire if he didn't fuck up, basically.
Shit.
Because he's let a lot of opportunities go, and like because the problem with Vince is, and that was the good part of him too, was that he's ruthless. He knows his vision. He's gonna go with it no matter what, and it worked for him in the beginning. Well, it's not working for him anymore.
Vince McMahon is a content creator that believes he's right all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's what it
good
is.
one. That's
That-
good.
everything I do turns to gold.
That's perfect. Yeah. That's a great analogy.
Yeah, that's good.
So then Tony Khan's like a content creator that goes, hey, I'm going to go to this other wrestling company and to this other one and to this other one and say, oh, what do you guys want to do? Oh, yeah, we can do that. Let's go do that.
That is one of the biggest tools that people love about it is that, yeah, go wrestle with other companies. Remember, you're just going to be with us, but go have fun over there. Like, do your thing there.
I was counting it. There was 3 or 4 other wrestling programs involved in All Out. So there was already the AEW stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in a wrestler from New Japan to wrestle against John Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's a New Japan?
Yeah, the New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, that's a new country.
Yeah, it's right next to New Mexico, you know? There's the TNA and Impact guys, all involved with Kenny Omega and Bullet Club and all that. There's the one that John Moxley just won the day of.
What's it called?
I forgot. It's like HMF or something like that.
Yeah, some.
But he's like the hardcore champion for them now. And I think there was one, or AAA.
Yeah, AAA because of the Lucha Bros.
Lucha Bros and Kenny Omega is the AAA champion.
That's right.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kenny Omega, the main guy, he's like the main champ for like 3 or 4 different like wrestling programs.
Yeah.
So that's why he's the best in the world.
Yeah, Championship World Tour. He won the AAA one, won the Impact one, won the AEW one.
And it's just to go and promote these like
He's the hot ticket.
yeah. They promote like the smaller guys.
Is he like on the Rock level of like fame?
He's a better wrestler than The Rock, that's for sure.
I wouldn't consider it the fame, but yeah, he's a better wrestler. But at Rock's peak, I don't think Kenny Omega's hit that in the U.S.
Yeah, yet he might. You don't know.
Because like he has like all the catchphrases, all the little
charisma,
things, yeah.
the able to talk shit to people.
But the thing is, like, I don't think he wants to break out from that. He's like, I think he loves wrestling too much.
That's true.
It's like he doesn't try and become a. He hasn't been on any TV shows or.
Yeah, the most of the things they've been in like a commercial, right, for Capcom.
I don't know. He's done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he was the commercial for Capcom for Street Fighter 4, one of the ones. But yeah, he was in there with Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, and then they didn't even pop up that much. The Inner Circle and Cody Rhodes and all.
Yeah,
that.
it didn't need to. Everything else was so great that part just.
But what I'm worried about now is that there might be too many
Sanctions.
No, too many people, too many wrestlers to continue a storyline. So like it'll be, or probably they're gonna focus on like little storylines at a time, so you're not like overwhelmed by 30 storylines.
Yeah. Well, and they just started the new Friday one too, because it was just Wednesdays. Now they have Friday Rampage, so maybe that'll allow for more stories. Just don't get too big, because if you get too big, then everything gets diluted, and
Yeah, it's gonna be the SmackDown versus Raw, and like, oh fuck you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hope they don't go that route. They split the brands, and like, okay, they can't do that, because with all the involvement of all the other wrestling promotions, that'll be even weirder if you have those wrestling promotions plus your own promotion that's split in two.
Yeah, like where can I
Where we're aligned.
Where can I go? My Wednesdays or Fridays, guys. I just want to know.
Or am I stuck on YouTube?
When do I clock in?
Because don't forget, there's the YouTube one too, Dark AEW Dark.
Yeah, but that's also like the same day. That's the
So.
same day of filming.
Yeah, wrestling's fun again.
Yay!
It really is.
We're gonna have to wrap this up kind of soon.
Okay.
But computer's gonna die.
You can wrap it up right now.
Yeah.
And with that is the end of the show. Good. Bye. I always forget what he says.
I don't know, something goodbye, good night, and bid you
adieu, and fuck off.
Yeah,
or,
fuck off.
or something like that. This has been the Dope Podcast, where we talk about wrestling. Talk
don't
about
like
wrestling
it too bad.
and Labor Day stuff and being in labor. I have been one of your homies, Edgar, joined with Percival, and all the way down yonder.
Woo!
Did you get that water?
The vodka water?
The vodka water? Huh?
Yeah, the water.
Put $1?
Yeah, put $1.
Yeah, good job.
All right. You should.
Thank you, everyone, and see you next week. Hasta luego. I love you. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Oh, wait, sorry.